McCall Winter Carnival is underway. The annual event brings in thousands of visitors to celebrate the coldest months of the year. There, you'll find music, fireworks, and of course, snow sculptures. Many of this year's sculptures are modeled after an animal that comes from quite the legend. Somewhere in the Payette Lake, she's lurking, and while she's known as the resident lake monster, those who believe in Sharlie say she's much more kind than what her monster title implies.
Of course I believe in Sharlie.
A figure of myth and local legend.
Sharlie is our friendly lake monster, lake creature.
She's become a celebrated figure in McCall. According to her lore, she made her home in the Payette Lake.
The first documented sighting was in 1920. But even before then, when Native Americans would come, they just some sort of weird energy.
Before she received the name that we know today.
Originally, Sharlie was called Slimy Slim. Very interesting, because people said she's 30 to 40 feet long, really skinny and narrow, kind of like a snake. And then actually in the 50s, I believe, there was a contest to rename her because I guess Slimy Slim wasn't quite the right fit for that.
Locals have continued to embrace her around town with benches, playground sets, and art. And during the Winter Carnival, she's brought to life on land. And this year, she's getting even more of the spotlight.
The theme this year is Where in the World is Sharlie? We've really made her the centerpiece of the entire event, not just part of the Mardi Gras parade.
So whether you believe she's real or not,
it's more of a feeling than anything.
That feeling is what keeps the legend alive.
It just seemed really important to bring the community and rally around that, since it is kind of a commonality that we've got around town.
And since this year's theme of the Winter Carnival is Where in the World is Sharlie, most of the snow sculptures are dedicated to her. All right, take a look. They announced the winners and the finalists over the weekend. Bistro 45 took home the honors for the first place for a professional, while the Payette Lakes Middle School Art Club took home the dub for the amateur category. This Saturday will be the Mardi Gras parade, where a massive puppet of Sharlie's, you kind of saw in those videos, will be guided through downtown, and then fireworks later that night. Now, I must say, Bistro 45 did mention that Sharlie, after this warmer weather this weekend, has swam back to the Payette Lake. And it's kind of fitting, right? Given the Where in the World is Sharlie theme is this year, and that she has disappeared quite quickly.